Hello and welcome back to TripTalk. If you missed episode 1, you can catch it on our YouTube channel. But here today, we have our esteemed guest, Vanessa. Welcome to TripTalk.
Hello. Thanks for having me.
Of course. So, what are you doing here today?
Well, it started off with I was just bored, and now it turned into this.
Yes. So, you were bored today, and I pulled you in for this podcast. Could you explain to the people how our lives are so fluid and chaotic, but also
Fluid.
so inspiring somehow?
Somehow, no, I mean, obviously, you and Laura are very creative people. You have a very safe space for anyone to come, which is a good and bad thing because there's some people that should not be here sometimes. But yesterday was I was also just bored. I had a free afternoon. You guys you work from home.
I do work from home.
Laura's an artist and
Full-time
works from
artist,
home,
as we heard on the
right?
last podcast.
Hell yeah. Give it a like, subscribe.
Gotta keep plugging that previous podcast episode. Yeah. So go ahead,
And we
keep
go on.
continuing to tell the people how our lives are inspiring yet chaotic and what we do each day, and how yesterday was almost a repeat of this day, except this time we did not pickleball. We instead did other things. But how does this keep happening to us?
How does this keep happening? Essentially, I whip out my phone. I type a quick text. Actually, no, I call first. Usually, if I'm driving, I try to call Laura or Jayla.
And
I'm
does
like,
that
what
work?
y'all up to? You usually never answer. Laura, I'm surprised, has been actually way more responsive. But typically, no, they don't answer. So I send a text saying, what y'all doing?
We do love texting.
So usually Laura calls me back at that point, and I invite myself over, shamelessly.
After a long day of
working.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I have other things to do, I'm not driving out here.
Yeah, and that's fair.
That's too far.
What are other things that you do when you don't make it over here to relax?
To relax?
Yeah.
I love bubble baths.
Yes. Shout out to a bubble
I love
bath.
sleeping and fucking around with my cats.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else, but yes,
What?
just hanging around and chilling. That's all you do.
That's to relax.
Muay Thai, dance.
I zoned in on the word
play.
relax.
So why are you doing those other things if not to relax?
Muay Thai and kickboxing started off as like a stress reliever where I wanted to let out like a frustration for the day. I didn't know how to express it verbally, so I was like, why don't I hit things? Right?
That sounds really healthy.
It is. No, there's only one person I've ever imagined I'm actually being the living shit out of.
Oh, tell us who.
No, I'm not going to.
Oh, wow. You're going to drop that on the pod and not tell us who? Okay, you do need to tell us the first letter of the name at least.
F.
F. Okay, we'll keep an eye out.
Okay, they'll never see this. But it turned into really wanting to learn more about the art, the fighting style, wanting to learn self-defense. And also I was like, I'm kind of good at this. So, why not exercise in a form that I enjoy, which is what I really started doing before doing strength training and really.
What kind of exercises did you do before you started doing physical altercation?
Physical altercation? What? Sparring? Nothing really, honestly. It was like strength training with my college roommates. That's how I like kind of found the gym.
Yeah.
But I'm not good at being consistent with something or like just going into something where I have no knowledge of by myself. So having a teacher that taught me kickboxing, Leo, he's been a great supporter, coach.
Shout out to Leo.
And he really started me off in this like workout journey where, I never had to worry about my weight or, not be able to fit into clothing or things like that. It was just, I'm a size small and that's just my body type. So I'm very lucky I have fast metabolism, but also like I didn't want to just be skinny. I wanted to be strong in my own way.
You don't want to pick you up out of a parking lot and just throw you in the back of their van.
No, I hope not. I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, and now you can
just like
bust somebody like upside the neck. Yeah.
Yeah, now I can like throw
you actually
elbows,
have moves,
right?
Yeah. I actually joined Vanessa on a Was it kickboxing?
It was kickboxing.
Kickboxing. It was hard.
It was
everything.
Buddy
We were
week.
punching. Yeah, kickboxing is a bit misleading. We're doing a lot of things.
You're
doing a lot more than kicking.
And yeah, and boxing.
Yeah, heavily.
But yeah, it is a lot of work, and that's with any sport, any discipline you start learning is it's a lot of work to overcome the learning gap, the jargon, and the keywords like in that sport, right? So
I always want to quit whenever I'm learning something new too.
It's
so
hard.
I find
it's hard when you're not.
I find it impressive that you're like learning a routine and then like doing it within an hour.
Or
you're making us Christmas
a baby
presents.
in that sport. It's okay, and like the right people and the right environment are going to take care of you when you're learning that. So that's how.
Yeah. Shout out to good teachers and good coaches.
Yes, you are one of them.
Oh, what did I teach you?
Well, I'm not saying me specifically, but I
like just a teacher in general. Yes.
Biology, right?
I know what I know. But yeah, I can teach what I know.
And that's the thing, and that's why some people shouldn't be coaches or shouldn't be instructing other people, because you only know as much as you're willing to learn. So if you're always in a growing and open-minded learning aspect in whatever you pursue, it's like you can just learn more of it. And if it's your wheelhouse,
I love learning.
If it's in your wheelhouse, and you're meant to teach that one day, you'll get to that point. But like the people that just are showing off,
jump in just to teach,
just to talk, just to hear themselves talk, bro, I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Bro,
do you feel the same way about drumming as you do doing martial arts, or do you feel like drumming is more similar to relaxing?
Because I am less experienced and less knowledgeable in drumming, it is more of a learning curve right now. I don't have a lot of time to put consistently into drumming, so it's more
challenging.
Challenging, but I also feel like thought-provoking.
Drumming is so thought-provoking. I mean, you do have to think a lot to do it.
But it's like you're like an octopus, right? Like you have to isolate each limb, and as much as I pride myself in being pretty well coordinated, that is so fucking hard. Like I want my
I know exactly what you're talking about. I was doing that on a rock band when I was a kid, and I would like do the pedal, and then one of my other siblings would hit one of the other colors. Yeah, you really can't do it.
But it is a lot of fun, and it has been a really good challenge. It's definitely brought us closer together.
I know. For those that don't know, we are in a band together. You can follow us at Muse the Band on Instagram.
Right, and we met years before that, 2022.
Yep.
2022.
We were babies.
I was only hanging out with her because she proposed to my wife, but
she meant to say my wife worked with her. That's how we met.
That's how we met. Through our wife. And we were always really cool, and like you guys were living in Katy, so like
that was pretty far.
It was far. I didn't really see y'all. I mean, you all still live far now, but I'm more willing to come over.
Yeah, it's not as far.
It's actually not.
It's in the same city.
Yeah.
So that's better.
That's so true. That's so true. But I liked going over there because of the stationery store they have by your place. I love that.
The stationery store? Shout out to the stationery store. What do you do with stationery?
I use it mostly. I would say there's like 30 to 25% I don't really use, and it's more just like, oh, this was cute, let me pick it up.
So you get things like a list maker? Is that how you stay organized?
Yeah, but that has dwindled down to just like, I have a shit ton of sticky notes and notepads. They're not like cute stationery.
I've seen sticky notes around your house, actually.
But at the stationery store I was talking about, it's actually more of a Japanese art store.
How cute.
So I have like the illustrations and visions, yearly release of Japanese artists, and it's just a compilation of their work, their highlights, and
that's cool.
Like if you're really into like Japanese art, like that was my shit a few years ago. Like that's why I have like all that decoration.
That's why you kept coming to visit us, so you can stop by that store.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
I mean, it took a lot of my money, I'm not gonna lie, but no, I was coming to see y'all. Before we started the band, it was really just like doing a lot of art with you and Laura. You were all planning for your wedding as well, but
drawing
also,
stuff, making stuff.
We were making so much stuff.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
We're very crafty.
Yeah, that's one of those big things where another thing that you've done is made us incense holders. incense
Yeah,
holders. Yeah.
I did. Yeah, a little bit of pottery. That was a lot of fun.
I mean, that's a nice way to make Christmas presents for people instead of
That's
having
true.
to like go
I wish
purchase
I
a
was
lot of
better,
them.
y'all. Like that was stuff. Also, it came down to the last minute because I wanted to do like some carvings in them and stuff. But I had to go to Canada before that.
The fact that you're able to squeeze in such incredible stuff, like, oh, I'm just gonna make my friends all like a handmade, like a handmade thing before I go on my trip is like a lot of people can't do that even if they tried for like a month. So how do you do it? So how do you do it? How many friends did you make it for though?
I made it for 2, 4, 6, 8, and then like I also brought them as gifts for my family. I made some vases.
How do you do it so quick and how do you do it so well? Like you're able to replicate over and over again.
They're also small pieces. They weren't like these humongous, intricate things. It was like a circular shape. It's small. Like they weren't complicated. That's what I'm trying to say. But it is a process, right, to shape it and then let it get leather hard before you can trim it and make it like smooth. And then it has to get fired in the kiln. And most people don't have kilns, so you have to get that. You have to drop it off at an art store that does it, and they do their rotations. I want to say every couple of days. So if you just missed them putting a bunch of stuff in there, it has to wait a few days, and then they like that process of doing that. You have to do twice, so it's usually 2 weeks.
Oh.
For each thing.
Each piece has to burn twice.
Yeah, but between the second firing and the first one is glazing, so you can, and that's really easy.
You put the color on it.
You put the color on it, but you can also, I mean, I think you can carve it a little bit. Well, no, maybe not after it's fired the first time, but you can carve into it that way. The glazing, like when it falls or like sits on certain like intentional carves and shapes that you put in, the glazing can actually be really pretty. Or like you make the inside one color and the outside another color.
Do you go to like a studio in Houston? Anybody can just go to it, or you have to sign up for a class?
Okay, so this is how I get into any hobby. Is like I try it once. I love trying new things, but I try it once and I'm like, this is so much fun. I want to be really good at it, and like I'm gonna like put my head down, learn this craft. Muay Thai has been a very long time, drill for that,
like a routine.
And I love it. It helps me work out. But pottery was one of those things that I tried it for the first time with my friend Gabe, and we both got really into it. Shout out Gabe. That's my day one man. Anyway, we actually have our own pottery wheels, and he's invested a lot more into it because of his girlfriend Faye, who is actually a professional artist. She paints, but she also is much better at doing pottery than both of us. Actually, no, let me take that back.
Professional.
Yeah, well, like she's just also very artsy. Like Faye is very, very talented. So the pottery wheels are at his house, and their friends utilize it a lot more than I do.
Nice.
But I also
like knock
on his door and I'm like, yo, I own half of that equipment. You better let me the fuck in.
We do have a little tiny kiln too.
Really?
Yeah, we just got it as a gift. Shout out Robert.
Cute.
Yeah. From our friend who's a professor at Texas Southern.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Have you guys just...
We haven't made anything yet. I know, we need to.
I guess what else do you do with the kiln? Okay, cool.
Put a little clay things in it.
Yeah.
All
just
right.
don't let it explode. That's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah, I know. Well, if you ever need to put some of the miniature in there, since you have to fire it twice and you have to wait 2 weeks, just so you know.
But the place I went to, they were really, really nice. Like I picked them up the day before I was flying out to see my cousins, and I was like, if I don't pick these up right now, I don't have Christmas gifts.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you have to complete everything you do if you're super ambitious. They were closed.
They were closed.
Well, wait, hold on. How did you circumnavigate that?
So they had texted me, I think the day before, a couple days before, saying my pieces were ready. I just had so much going on, like I didn't have time to, because it is a little bit out of the way, so I didn't have time to drive out before their normal operating hours closed. And then I saw that, I think that Monday or something, they just were closed starting for the holidays.
Stressing me out.
I was stressed out, dude, but they had been texting me saying my stuff is ready, and I was like, hey, I really can't come in until like Monday. Like, is there any way I can just do a quick pickup and someone can just give them to me essentially. I wasn't asking them to like be open 8 hours. I was like, please, please, I really
you wanted the
need
universe
these.
to work out specifically for you, and that you could pick
Well,
up
the
your
thing is,
pieces.
you don't know unless you try.
Okay,
So I
you know what? That's a
made
good
the
tip.
ask. I just made the ask.
You made the ask, and they said no.
They did say yes.
Oh, they said yes?
That's how I got the damn pieces, bro. No, he was really nice. He
What?
was like, yeah, I got you.
Oh, wow.
So I just texted him like the time I'll be coming over. They were actually, it looked like he was unloading other pieces also. Like it wasn't
Everybody's
just
Christmas presents was sitting there.
Right?
That's actually incredible. Well, okay, that's what I was
I
gonna
think
say.
if you put
You
like
get what you want if you're super ambitious, so you make your goals crazy. Like, I'm gonna make everybody's Christmas present, and you do it only with 1 month remaining.
only if you care enough. Like everything you put ambition into, you have to have enough care
so that
for
you're
yourself
actually
and
so
others.
that you're actually panicking in the moment. Like, you're genuinely
I'm not
like,
panicking. Who's panicking?
all right, you're genuinely in the moment.
I am
like
stressed.
you're like, oh my
I am
gosh,
stressed.
like, how am I gonna get this done? And you know you have to get it done.
Like that's where
Like, I have to get to work. I have to get to Muay Thai. I have to get those Christmas presents. I have to.
I plan my week. I did, and I somewhat still do have like a problem with overbooking and over like being too ambitious for that day, that week, whatever. But I really try to lay out my schedule for the week. If it feels like a lot is piling up, or I'm trying to make plans with people. I love making plans with people. I don't see that often.
So that you can flake on them because you made too many plans.
No, that's the thing. I have to be realistic. I have to say, I'm pretty booked up for this week. That's what happened with a couple of my friends today. I said, someone come eat ice cream and brought with me.
Someone.
I just wanted somebody. But really, what we were talking about was overscheduling. But some of my homies from college had reached out, and we made plans to hang out, but you have to be realistic, and at least I have to be realistic when I say, like, when I'm making plans. So I have to say, I'm busy this weekend, what about next weekend? But like sticking to those plans, like if you care about that person, care about that relationship, like you're gonna make time for it, and however much time you put into it is like a reflection of like how much you care. So always like trying to be respectful of that, but taking care of myself, prioritizing like my hobbies, dancing, Muay Thai, playing the drums,
communicating to people where you're gonna be too. Because if you're gonna be at a dance class, you're like, hey, I do want to hang out with you, but I'm gonna be at dance, so you can come to dance.
Right, and coordinating like our band practices is a lot of understanding. That's 5 girls,
5 people schedules,
all working and having their own
5 girls who are always doing something different hormonally.
Right, but like we make the time to come together and jam out or just hang out because we're all friends at the end of the day. So like seeing each other, playing pickleball, and just going to eat
all night, every night.
Oh, this is the first time this year I've gone.
I know. Shout out pickleball.
And if you've been going all night every night, I'm mad you haven't told me.
Yeah, I know.
And like every other night I'm not here because I'm here every other night.
That's the thing is when you're here, we're either playing pickleball, watching a movie, just hanging out in general, like actually
doing
talking,
arts and crafts,
doing something artsy, just getting self-expressing, I guess.
Self-expressing, venting, rotting. I do a lot of that here too. I eat a lot of ice cream here too.
Yeah.
I have this on my face.
Yeah, we did have an ice cream chat before this, so we'll be having another. That ice cream will be seeing us.
I love ice cream.
Well, thanks for coming on a trip with us to TripTalk.
Yeah, that was a trip.
Peace out. Actually, before we head out, where can they find you?
Find me?
On Instagram.
You can't find me nowhere.
You can't find her nowhere but on IG at
Vanessa.xoxo.02.
And you'll see content like some dance videos.
You'll only see really dancing, music, Muay Thai, kickboxing, and playing the drums. Like that's all I'm willing to share.
Yeah, you don't need to see her 9 to 5.
You don't need to see that shit.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back for another episode, but peace out. Love y'all, and I'll see you on our next trip.
Don't forget to tell them to like and subscribe.
Oh, Laura said we can't forget to tell y'all to like and subscribe. So hit that like and subscribe button wherever it may be. You know what to do.